Vibes.
Acoustic Vibes.
That's the name of the operation now.
That's the operation, yes, indeed.
Martin, is you recording or what are you?
We're recording. We've about 6 songs recorded now.
Maybe.
So we've about 6 songs, original songs recorded now.
Excellent.
Paul, and we're hoping to get the album out for the summer of next year.
Brilliant. No panic. And come here, when you say original song, is it a collaboration between the two of you?
Yeah, that's the way it works, aye.
Very good. And what kind of style are we talking?
It's mainly folk, but we're doing slow ones, we're doing fast ones. We're trying to sort of be on the middle there.
Very good, very good.
A couple of humorous ones in the mix too.
You have a few. The wine song was very good, I have to say, but it was good crack.
That was one of our serious ones.
I know the way this is going to go in the next 45 minutes. No, joking aside, you formed sort of pre-COVID, or
we worked together, and we kind of we know each other, and then we kind of, the folk club was going, Foyle Folk Club, and I was involved with that, and Kieran would have come up and played a few times, and then the guy I was working with, Sean couldn't do it anymore, so I asked Kieran would he come on board, and that was about before COVID, like
it was.
With some good gigs before COVID, so Kieran come on board, and then we decided we'd get a wee band together too, we'd do a 2-piece, and we'd work on some original songs, and that's really where it started.
Great stuff.
We done one gig in Badger's Bar in Derry, and COVID come on and closed us down.
Shut us down, yeah.
Hey, there are many people, will say, I invested in this album and it never came out for 2 years, awful. But come here, we're here now, we are. We're going to talk about the folk club after, but we're going to do a piece of music first, if you don't mind. So first up is...
Life's too short to drink cheap wine.
Hey, whenever you're ready, lads.
That's right.
No bar.
Life's too short to drink cheap wine. Life's too short to drink cheap wine. Make the most of your time, 'cause life's too short to drink cheap wine. Alarm clock rings and up we get. We're off to work to clear our debt. We scrimp and save and put our money by. Just book that holiday in the sun. Spend your money, have some fun. Remember there's no pockets in a shroud. Life's too short to drink cheap wine. Life's too short to drink cheap wine. Make the most of your time, 'cause life's too short to drink cheap wine. Chardonnay, Chapelet, Champagne and Old Beaujolais, Merlot, Cabernet, Sauvignon, see we play. All life's too short to drink cheap wine. Life's too short to drink cheap wine. Make the most of your time, 'cause life's too short to drink cheap wine. In life we're only here one time. Spend your money, it's not a crime. The money's round to go around, And the credit union's there for you. It can make your dreams come true. Don't be the richest man in the graveyard. Life's too short to drink cheap wine. Life's too short to drink cheap wine. Make the most of your time, 'cause life's too short to drink cheap wine. Chardonnay, Chapelet, Champagne and Old Beaujolais, Merlot, Cabernet, Sauvignon, see we play. All life's too short to drink cheap wine. Life's too short to drink cheap wine. Make the most of your time, 'cause life's too short to drink cheap wine. Life's too short, life's too short. Life's too short, life's too short. Life's too short to drink cheap wine. Oh, life's too short, life's too short. Life's too short, life's too short. Life's too short to drink cheap wine. Chardonnay, Chapelet, Champagne and Old Beaujolais, Merlot, Cabernet, Sauvignon, see if you play. All life's too short to drink cheap wine. Life's too short to drink cheap wine. Make the most of your time, 'cause life's too short to drink cheap wine. 'Cause life's too short to drink cheap wine. 'Cause life's too short to drink cheap wine.
Life's too short to drink cheap wine. These are two boys who were reared in the finest stuff. I'll tell you. No buckfast for them two boys. Oh, brilliant. Hey, it keeps, that's an old crowd pleaser there now, definitely.
That goes down well when we play it now, definitely.
The video that you've done in the wine shop.
Aye.
How did you get that?
You know what? It was G's wine shop on the waterside.
Aye.
And I just sent him a wee personal message on Facebook. Told the man from Adam, and says, we're doing a song. We'd love to do it in your wine shop. We'll be really respectful. And he come back. He says, no bar. We're going.
And we didn't break any bottles.
The day we went over to do it, the wee girl in the off license didn't know we were coming. Like, so she says, it's all right.
A good reaction, did like.
It went down well. That was good bit of fun, you know.
But that's what it's all about. Martin, you know what I mean? There's too much serious stuff going on.
You're right.
But is that going to be on the album?
Definitely. That's definitely on the album.
And do you play that when you're out,
we were playing at the we were doing a gig for the council on Halloween there, on the big stage in the Guildhall Square. The two of us, you know. So we played that, and it was doing really well.
You know the thing about it, it's easy to it's an easy wee catch on there. You can pick it up very quickly. Excellent. Hey, the folk club, the Foyle Folk Club. Martin, are you involved in Kieran as well?
Yep.
And tell me this, Jimmy was just saying off air, our good friend Eamon Friel. Was Eamon involved in that?
Eamon was. It would have been a regular performer at it. Eamon was a good friend of ours.
Sadly must.
Really?
We had Eamon up here, and do you know this? I still to this day, I put a couple of his albums on there when I want localised singing and localised, I don't know, vocals and whatever else. The Foyle Folk Club.
That's your one there. Hey, I get that on you.
There you are. Look, if you're watching that. See, we come up here. Me and Jimmy come up every Monday night up here, right? And I swear to God, every Monday night we go home with something. And home with cakes and everything. And Saturday you went home with Kinniger beer, and I went home with Guinness. That's great.
There you are. Tell us where too.
Look at that. Just we'll fire this out there. If anybody's watching this, right, and they're booked on here for the next couple of weeks, take all this in mind, okay? Martin, you're well generous. Did you lift them off?
All the green ones are missing.
Oh, very good. Hey, very good. You shouldn't have done that. Hey. Well, I'm glad you did, in fairness. But you're really glad you were saying it. We must well get some bring us in. That's class, hey. But back to Eamon was a great character, wasn't he? He was a great.
Well smart man, a brilliant songwriter. Brilliant songwriter, and a big influence on my music. You know, I would have been.
Right?
I'd have been listening to Eamon from years ago, and kind of getting into that kind of music. You know, definitely.
No, I'm grand.
He's trying to shut us up now.
No, he was a big influence on both our music. I mean, even in my album, I even recorded one of his songs. It was one that just.
Well, and do you know what? He was a great broadcaster.
I was. I loved the show on a Saturday night.
I loved the show. Because, do you know, if I've been sitting in, and you know where the nights are sitting in and not on the TV, but I like to put on headphones and try to appreciate the sound and listening, you know. And you'd have thought he was in the living room with you. That's the way he made you feel. But he came up.
Kind of natural, wasn't he?
He just was.
Way with himself.
What was it he said? There's something he said. Somebody said, I can't remember. Some broadcaster was in the room and said, when he had maybe a bit of a script written down, but he had a bit and then he had a pile of dots. So somebody said, what's the dots for? He says, you just think of something there. And, you have a title and then you have a whole pile of dots, And I loved him, man. I just thought he was great. He didn't really understand why people thought his music was great. But he talking, he reminded me of that. Some of his. Do you remember? And I'm going off on a tangent now. I don't know if you remember the Crackers.
The band, the Crackers. I hear
and No McBride, and I come on that song on a cassette the last day, Home to Derry or something. It's called, I forget. It's like a kind of monologue that Noel McBride done, and with the Crackers, I think it was, and that kind of reminds me of Eamon Freels, because he sang with a kind of localised accent on it, you know, which was brilliant. So, how often does the folk club meet?
Well, it meets. It's 6 times a year, once every 2 months,
Right.
and it's usually the first Friday night of the month.
Everybody gets paid. You
And
see.
everybody gets that's not accidental, Paul. That's not accidental. So, we were meant to have one this Friday night, funny enough.
Aye.
It's a long story. My year's going to hospital in London, so me and my missus is
Heading
heading over to
over.
London on Wednesday,
Right.
where, you know, so, but otherwise it would have been on this Friday night, which is a pity, because we could have given it a good plug. And we had a girl called Phil Campbell coming down to sing at it.
Right.
She's a folk singer, and really good. We were looking forward to that, you know.
Aye.
So I think she's about 7 albums, you know. But we've had everybody playing at our folk club, you know. We had your old mates, so Goats Don't Shave.
Aye.
So when we started again after COVID, they were the first band to open for us. It was Pat, and he come up with to the band, and it was brilliant, because they got us up to do the Hills of Donegal with me, you know. It was a good old session.
Pat's
and
good fella. Great.
we had the Henry Girls.
Aye.
We had with the Henry Girls recently, and then we had Eiley Patterson
Aye.
recently too, since we started back up after COVID. But in the past we've had Anthony Toner and boys like that playing
Yes.
too, you know.
Very good.
And they've all been happy to come
Where do
up,
you
you know.
hold it? Where do
Tanny, upstairs in Tanny's Bar. Tanny's in Patrick Street. No, we say the Strand Picture House.
Oh, aye, yes,
Just
yes.
up there.
Yes. Oh, very good.
We rent a wee room upstairs, and it's a really nice venue,
Aye.
and it's good listening audience, you know, and it's usually packed. Good
You see, that's what you find a lot of times, you know. There's a group in Strabane run the Unplugged and all the time, and they were running for years, and a brilliant bunch of people, organisers, and I love when they have it. You can, and it's a room full of people who are listening to music.
that's it.
So it gives you. I always imagine if you're a songwriter and you know, if you're playing the pubs and clubs, well, you have to play to the crowd. But these venues give you a chance to put your own music out there to an appreciative audience. You know.
Definitely.
But how long he's running it?
7 years now, I'd say.
Brilliant.
7.
And when COVID hit, Martin, you just knock on the head, or did you do online stuff? No.
Well, what I've done is I got old videos. I video everybody at it. So Kieran does the sound, and I kind of do MC, and I do the video of anybody playing.
Aye.
Obviously, I asked them, are they happy enough? And
Of course.
we put the video with their songs out on Facebook afterwards, you know.
We didn't ask you
So-
to tonight.
Sorry,
We're
not
just
on
took a chance.
sorry, we're not on the brew.
So there was of all the people that played at the club, one person, 2 people asked,
Aye,
not to
be
don't
filmed.
put the videos out, you know.
We're not telling you who.
You can tell me off here, sure. I'll tell you what kind of boy he is. George Brennan says, great sound, man. There you go, George.
Oh, thank you, George.
Aye, and where are we now?
Edie McLeod.
Ailey McLeod said, hi from Invergordon.
Oh, very good.
Bernie Doherty says,
Oh, Bernie.
it's you, P. Hup. It's good to see you up there, Martin Sweeney and Kieran Duffy. It's great to have them up here, Bernie. And
Thanks, Bernie.
Bernie's a good old friend of ours and does a lot of great work too.
She
and good
does, she's
music.
flat out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bernie's
wow.
played at the club as well, and she was brilliant.
Pat Gallagher from the Goats
There he
says,
is.
sounds great. Vino Abu. Good man, Pat.
Cheers, Pat.
I hope you're keeping well. A huge talent in this county. let me tell you.
Phenomenal songwriter.
We're going to go into another piece of music after the next break, right? What are you going to do first?
Well, we're going to do one. It's called Chase the Light. It was a song I was reading about the Aaronmore disaster in 1935, and it was about some migrant workers from Aaronmore who went to Scotland to pick potatoes. They were coming back the 9th of November,
Aye.
88 years ago, and they got the boat back to Derry, Scotch boat back, got the train to Burtonport. They got on the boat, and well, there was only one of them made it to the island,
right.
so the rest were all drowned.
I remember that be Jerry Early up talking about that one night. You may have me. Great story in that. brilliant story. So you wrote a song on the back
So
here.
we wrote a song on the back of that.
Oh, we're really looking forward to hearing this. After this break, Highland Radio, 27 minutes after 9 o'clock.
Bryan Adams is back on tour in 2024. Join Highland Radio on our trip to Dublin to see the man himself at the 3 Arena on Tuesday the 21st of May 2024. Your trip includes luxury transfers, bed and breakfast at the 4-star Carlton Hotel Blanchardstown, your standing ticket to the show, and a shopping trip to Dublin city centre the following day. This is an ideal Christmas gift. Find out more on the outlet at highlandradio.com or call us on 074 91 25,000.
Celebrate the joys of Aldi's great value party food range. With breaded burrito or pizza bites only $2.49. Churros 12-pack only $2.69. Asian-inspired bites only $2.49. And from the 23rd of November, guaranteed lowest price in Ireland on Prosecco Frizzante DOC 75cl, just $6.21. Available while stocks last. Aldi. Share the love this Christmas. Get the facts, be drink aware, visit drinkaware.ie.
Looking for real choice? Leave diesel behind and make the move to Toyota Hybrid Electric at Kelly's Toyota Letterkenny and Mount Charles. World-leading hybrid electric technology, lower emissions driving, with the widest choice of hybrid electric models from Ireland's best-selling car brand. With flexible payment options available, make the move today at Kelly's Toyota Letterkenny and Mount Charles. Toyota, built for a better world.
Discover Cooney's Home Interiors, where your dream space comes to life. See it, love it, own it. Our suites, tables, beds and accessories are all ready to impress. With fast delivery to your door, your perfect home is just a visit away. Cooney's Home Interiors, your style, your way.
Hi, Tommy Bow here. Get in store to check out my new 15 Kings clothing collection, available in premium gents outfitters nationwide and at 15kings.com.
Do Station, Highland Radio.
Do you think about your legacy and what?
1, 2. Tatty Hawkins season's finished for the year. Hard-working families in the rain stand on the pier. From Scotland they were bound for homes in Arranmore, not knowing only one would reach that rugged shore. Chase the light, chase the light. Get us home before the night. Chase the light and fight the swell. Get us home safe and well. Chase the light and fight the swell. Get us home safe and well. Chase the light, chase the light, chase the light. That cold November evening, a squall blown from the west. They hoisted sails in Burton Port, the waves would test. The light was fading as they set a shortened course. The yawl capsized as it hit rocks with a deadly force. Chase the light, chase the light. Get us home before the night. Chase the light and fight the swell. Get us home safe and well. Chase the light and fight the swell. Get us home safe and well. Chase the light, chase the light, chase the light. Some scrambled on to the keel as it thrashed on the waves, till another breaker washed them to their watery graves. Young Gallagher helped his dal and brother John as well, but both were lost and only Pat was left to tell. Chase the light, chase the light. Get us home before the night. Chase the light and fight the swell. Get us home safe and well. Chase the light and fight the swell, get us home safe and well. Chase the light, chase the light, chase the light. 19 souls lost that night in 1935. The locals searched for days, but no one found alive. A wild Atlantic storm, it blows in from the west. A tall stone cross now marks the place where they all rest. Chase the light, chase the light. Get us home before the night. Chase the light and fight the swell. Get us home safe and well. Chase the light and fight the swell. Get us home safe and well. Chase the light, chase the light, chase the light. Chase the light and fight the swell. Get us home safe and well. Chase the light, chase the light, chase the light. Chase the light, chase the light, chase the light, chase the light.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. First
Thanks
class,
very much.
beautiful. First time to hear that. Really brilliant.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thanks,
Kieran,
Paul.
well done. Did you write that yourself?
No, we wrote it between
Together?
us. Yeah.
First class, eh? First class. Are you keeping that for the album or?
Oh, that's
for
the
the
album
album,
too.
yeah.
Aye, definitely.
That's brilliant. You're recording down with Paul Casey,
Oh, is it? Yes, indeed. No better man.
of course. And when you're recording, is there much added on to it from your original? Do you know what I mean? Say that song there. To me, that song's just perfect.
Aye,
But
aye.
what would you add on to that? Obviously Paul could come up with something.
Well, Paul puts a beat on it sometimes. We get a bit of a bow on beat to it and stuff like that. But there's no really, it puts guitar on, maybe a bit of bass on. But it's.
He's worked quite easy with him now.
The songs are more or less arranged before we go to Paul. We have a fair idea what we're doing. And what we want out of the song.
And have you all the songs done now for
No, we've about 6 songs, and we've about an hour 4, maybe 5 to do. But we've
2 ready to record.
2 ready
now.
to record, an hour 2 rest. That'll take us up to 8. So we're on
there.
schedule for the summer of 24.
Well, the good thing about it is, Martin, in fairness, you're not under pressure. They just need to throw something out here, and it comes to you naturally.
It's our hobby.
Exactly.
I was saying to Jimmy earlier on, see the way we write, this probably an unorthodox way of writing songs.
Yes.
Is I'll make come up with an idea, and I'll play a wee bit, and I'll send a WhatsApp back here and say, what do you think of that? Mm-hmm. And he may say, that's all right there. Mm. So I'll say to him, go and see if you can put that's a chorus, go and see if you can put a verse on it, and he'll come back with something, and I'll go, that's good there. And it'll go back and forward, and then we meet every Thursday night, and we drink Guinness 0-0, and we have a can of Guinness 0-0, and we have a practice every Thursday night, and play songs, have an old natter, and work on our new songs, and it's a brilliant hobby.
You're 100% right, Martin, and I think that's well important, because that's why I see this as. This is a hobby. So I'm under no pressure, anything. And you would get the same out of what you're doing as we would get out of here, and we love doing that. You obviously love doing it, because them songs are, as much as, it keeps the mind going too. Keeps the head clear, when things is going. Like, we work on this show, and it's about six days a week. We're listening to music, and it's a pure hobby. Some people like the fishing, some people like the game of darts. But long may it continue. That's a brilliant way to do it. Fair play to you. But get the 0-0 away.
Well, we get the full fat stuff at the weekend.
That just gets you in prep. What I see a lot of people saying hello here to you. Emma Rose Sweeney.
Oh, that's my daughter.
Siobhan and Emma listening in. And you're sounding great. And Andy Sweeney, good man, Martin and Kieran, looking in from Dublin, enjoying the tunes.
Oh, that's handy, yeah.
And Anya Sweeney said, you're brilliant, Daddy.
Oh, but she's in Belfast.
Is he? Good stuff
for
on
her.
you.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Aidan Laird, Aidan's just released a new song, and hopefully we get a chance to play it tonight. And it's he said, brilliant from Acoustic Vibes. And Tony Cregan says, hi guys, great tunes. And Marianne Cregan, brilliant boys, brilliant stuff.
Brilliant.
And come here, gigging, where can people get you if they're looking for you?
Well, our next gig now is going to be, there's a wee gig coming up in
Silver Street.
Silver Street on the 29th of December.
Where's Silver Street?
No, the Glue
Shippy
Pot
Street.
in Shippy Street.
Yes, yes,
on there.
yes,
So,
yes.
on there.
Right.
And we're kind of taking Christmas off, and you know.
You see, that's the good thing about it. Once again, it's a hobby. You don't want to, if you're, I know you have a lot of things going on, and it's nice to be able to do that. A lot of musicians and friends, they have to do it because that's their game. Like, they have to work right up. But you're right. Take the time off and enjoy the break and enjoy the crack. But your music's, it's so easy in the ear and easy to go along with, because that second song there, like we were jogging along in my head here with it, and the story was coming out in it, which is important too. And it's a very important story, Martin. It's a very important story.
And as Kieran was saying, it was this month, 88 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And can you imagine a cold night, like a November night, going across the Armore in the ferry, or in a wee boat, not the ferry.
Aye.
And I think the chase of light bit was they were trying to get to the island before it got dark. And they took a shortcut. I think that's what happened,
But there's some great. Do you see when you see that and you talk? I think Jerry's song's about the lifeboat crew that went out that night, and it's called "I'll Go." And the way that it was, this is loosely, the way it was done was they came and what do you call him? The coxswain had come and said, don't be going because we mightn't be coming back, kind of a thing. And it was a case of I'll go, and the bravery there is something else.
Unselfish bravery,
without a doubt. And you can see it too a lot when you watch them lifeboat shows and stuff. I don't think a lot of us appreciate it as much unless they've been rescued with them, but they do an amazing work. And you're highlighting something there that maybe a lot of people didn't know about, and then you pick up. You should go out to Ironmore and sing that out in Jerry Early's.
We'd love to do that.
We plan to do that next year.
We'd love to do it.
We were out there. I was out a couple of months ago. Loved going out there.
Did you do that swell thing, a swell festival?
The swells haven't been done for a couple of years, but we were doing it. We loved doing it. And then I go out and in a game when I can. I just love.
That's beautiful, lovely, isn't it?
I go there that often. I don't need not to bring my passport anymore, so I just go for it, But no, do you know what? I'm genuinely looking forward to an album. I think your album will be. And once again, I'm thinking of Eamon Friel. I'm thinking that style, and I love that.
I would say so.
Well, come here to tell you, the folk club. If I go back there again. Is people booked or is a turn up thing?
No, it's planned. It is planned, Paul. And we only do it every 2 months, so it doesn't become a chore, and it's not a chore, it's a pleasure doing it.
Yes.
We charge a £5 on, so it's not dear.
No.
And the money's split between the artists. We don't take a cut on it. We love doing it. And again, it's our hobby.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And if somebody does turn up, they'll get a song. They'll get up to sing. It's not.
But that's good, And do you have a crowd of regulars there?
There's a crowd of regulars, and then depending on who's playing, you might get a bigger crowd, and as Kieran says, we've people planned, they play, and then there's somebody who's a bit of a celebrity, they'll be asked up for a wee song.
If you fancy calling up, Paul, we'll let you up to.
You said a celebrity.
And if you play, you get a hat.
You get a hat and a box of Quality Street. Emer McFadden says, "Hey, you are brilliant. Thank you, Emer."
Thanks very much, Emer.
Breda McFadden says, "Brilliant. All the best, Kieran Duffy and Martin from all the McFaddens and Muff." There you go.
Thank you.
So, music-wise, what's your style? If you had a choice, what would you listen to away from?
That's a good question. At the minute, I'm listening to French cafe music. That kind of piano accordion and French music.
Aye.
I just get on that there by kind of accent.
Aye.
And I listen to way that. Not just that. I listen to anything. I was listening to Funbar Fury's new album there too. And
something else too.
Lovely.
He hasn't lost it, only I'll tell you that.
Brilliant.
Kieran, what about yourself? What
I'm
would you-
on the Australian folk music. I listen to AC/DC all the time.
Do you know I was going to look at you and go, Jesus, Australian folk music. You got me there now. What? Good. Hey, very good team. Brilliant. Well done. I must mind that one.
Could I put a plug out for a guy who's a brilliant singer in Derry?
Aye.
There's a fellow called Don Clark.
Yes.
And he sang at our last folk club, and he's an absolute brilliant singer.
Aye.
And I just wanted to do a wee plug for a minute. This is a wood.
Well done.
And he's a great fella.
Can he play? Would he come up some night here?
I would love to come up, Paul.
Well, tell him to get in touch. You
I will do.
get our people to talk to his people.
I will.
We'll draw up a contract like we don't use. Hey, but you see, Martin, that's what it's all about here. People want to come up for us. Come on up. Just don't.
That'd be fantastic.
We're well booked up, but that's. That's that's the platform here, and we love taking advantage of it.
Do you know what?
I
I just want to say, Paul, thanks for asking us along tonight.
Oh no,
and
we're
thanks for
delighted.
continue to support.
Absolutely,
local
but
music, fair play to you.
once again, it's the hobby, and we enjoy the crack. There's no pressure here, you know what I mean.
No, that's great.
And with the likes of yourselves, I'm really looking forward to this album. You'll come up and launch it.
Oh,
and,
I'd love to.
The door's open. And,
brilliant, thank you.
And a little bit of crack, But come here, the pleasure's delight having both of you here, and it's great to see you again. You're looking well. And so, a final song, if you don't mind.
Right, so we're going to lower the tone a bit now, Paul.
Oh, here we go now.
I've done this one the last time we were up here.
Aye.
It's a bog and bop.
Just remember that.
So the story of this
that's
song.
the time of the complaints coming right now.
Are we safe enough?
Go on ahead, only. It's
That's why you
after
never
9.
asked back.
So it's after 9. That's why you come back under a different name.
We done, that last song was a Donegal song, so this is a Derry song.
Oh, good stuff.
So 1979, I was a punk rocker. And
so was I. No, I wasn't a punk rocker, but
I was a punk. I played in a punk band.
Did you?
And we used to support the Undertones and Moondogs and all that. And we practiced upstairs in a Bogside Inn in 1978, right in the middle of Bogside. And there was pandemonium, as you can imagine, during the Troubles at that time. But there was always brilliant music. And the punk rock music had Derry. There was a brilliant punk rock music scene with the Undertones and the Moondogs and the Sect. And our band was called Ventura Highway. But
I remember that.
But there was
Ventura
nights.
Highway.
Ventura Highway. And there was nights when we were playing and there was pandemonium outside, So there was a line in the song, outside was never quiet, and outside there was always a riot.
But come here, Michael Bradley, I was chatting to you from, was talking about when they rehearsed and stuff, and they rehearsed up there too, above the bog, and he said the same thing. Be mental outside. And they wasn't lying.
We're just outside getting on the music. That was it,
I leave us alone.
We're oblivious at all.
The punk scene was good crack.
It was brilliant.
Good crack.
It was brilliant.
I wanted to be in the Undertones, but they never took me on.
They must out there, didn't they?
It's their loss.
You could have been on that mural now. Your face could have been that new mural in Derry.
Hey, it's not class.
You'll probably end up your own mural anyway.
Well, my face has been up in different places and around the band. But hey,
Daisy Riley's.
But come here, the mural's brilliant.
Oh, it's class. It really is.
It's good to see
well
it.
Done,
well, and rightly so. The town of many good singers and many of the tunes come out of it. Right, whenever you're ready, let's go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4. And the tones are on top of the pops, and there's still barricades outside the Craigan shops, and the smell of smoke, it lingers in the air. On the streets there is music everywhere. The rockers rock the center on the top of the hill. Up a Corbo! And when the punks hit the cave, their music, it was brill. You can keep your Stardust and your corned beef tin. On a Saturday night, I'm heading off to the Bogside Inn. Outside there was always a riot,
Inside was never quiet. In the bog-in, do the bog-in bop, do the bop, do the bog-in bop. You can dance or jump up, but till you drop. You can drink all night 'cause there's no cops. Do the bog-in bop, in the bog-in, do the bog-in bop. Guitars in the bars and funky maracas. And they had virtuosos and they had gaga-wackas. And when the drink kicked in and your senses left the scene, the Bogside Inn was the best place you'd ever been. Outside there was always a riot. Inside was never quiet. In the bog-in, do the bog-in bop, do the bop, do the bog-in bop. You can dance or jump up, but till you drop. You can drink all night 'cause there's no cops. Do the bop, do the bog-in bop, in the bog-in, do the bog-in bop. Here we go. I met this one night, her hair was wavy. She said she'd do anything for chips, peas and gravy. But when she started to eat, she started to look less sexy. But we still managed to curtain the back of a sticky taxi. Outside there was always a riot. Inside was never quiet. And the bog-in, do the bog-in bop, do the bop, do the bog-in bop. You can dance or jump up, but till you drop. You can drink all night 'cause there's no cops. Do the bop, do the bog-in bop, in the bog-in, do the bog-in bop. In the bog-in, do the bog-in bop. In the bog-in, do the bog-in bop, 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 bop.
Yeah! I remember that from the last time. The bog-in bop. The bog-in's no more, but the bop's still there. Ah, brilliant, lads. Absolutely. First class on the money.
Thanks very much.
And Patricia Logue says, fantastic. And Dawn Clark says, thanks for the shout out. Martin, well done. You and Kieran, great songs. And sounded brilliant. Love the bog-in bop and still loving Ventura Highway. Ah, pure class. And Patricia said, amazing. Just love it.
Brilliant.
Pure class, lads. Do you know this? A delight. Absolutely delighted to have you up here. He's on social media and that other stuff.
Aye, we have a Facebook page, Acoustic Vibes, aye.
Oh, aye. And thanks for the hats, by the way, too. Where'd my hat go? There's mine, sir.
And there's a Foyt Folk Club.
T-shirt. For when you come down to the Foyt
You come down, aye. You get a T-shirt if you come down, you see. You have to bribe you to come down.
I'll be there, don't you worry about that. Would you forget your 0-0? But anyway, Kieran Duffy and Martin Sweeney, come here. Absolute delight. Really love your company and the crack, and we're looking forward to the new year and a new album.
Brilliant.
Well done, lads. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim.